Once again, this study will be presented for a Landmass Use and Longmeadow project. Our agenda today will be starting off with our team introduction, following up with the project description, our results, and our process. My name is Hannah Choi, and I'm studying data science and business at Boston University, and I'm an uprising junior.
Hi, I'm Grace Chong, and I'm an uprising senior here at Boston University, and I'm currently studying data science and graphic design.
Hi, I'm Arnav Sadani. I'm a rising junior at UMass Amherst studying data science. And the client for our program is Tim Casey. Tim is a data science manager at Mass Mutual and a board member for the Longmeadow Historic Society. And Tim became interested in this project when he discovered that his own house had was racially restrictive in the past, which sparked his curiosity as to what other houses in the area were alike. So in 1946, Massachusetts outlawed racially restrictive deeds. So we'll be focusing on deeds before that date. And deeds were racially restricted to maintain racially segregated neighborhoods. So for this project, we're focusing on the town of Longmeadow in Western Massachusetts, and primarily on the houses where E.H. Robbins was a grantor. And E.H. Robbins was infamous for placing racially restrictive deeds. So using the deed registry, we created a database of lots with racially restrictive, and their respective addresses. And our final product is an interactive map that showcases these racial houses. Okay, so this is an example of a racist deed because the highlighted portion clearly says, shall not be resold to a colored person, a Polander, or an Italian. And this is the neighborhood in Longmeadow, which our project focuses on. As you can see on the bottom right, it says that E.H. Robbins is the owner. And I'm gonna pass it off to Hannah to talk about our project's purpose.
So the purpose of our project is to highlight the geographical distribution and the progression of the homeowner documents. These cabinets had a long-term impact on communities. Within the neighborhood that we are focusing on, nearly 70% of the neighborhoods had racial restrictions, underscoring the nature of this practice. In addition, we wanted to inform the public of the existence of racial restrictions as our team were unaware of this practice before this project. With understanding and visually seeing the historical prevalence of the racial restrictions, we gain a better understanding of the challenges that immigrant groups face and the long-lasting impacts of these practices. In the future, we hope that people utilize this interactive map as a resource to support equitable housing practices as well as foster diversity within their communities. Now here is a demo of our interactive map as our career page. And when you enter, you'll be introduced to the background information of the contents of our map, as well as your instructions to navigate it. And we also have a couple of links to provide additional information for the users. Now with the slider, you'll be able to see how many and where the houses had racial restrictions over the course of the years. By hovering over each of those houses, you'll be able to see how long these restrictions were in place for, what groups were discriminated against, the book and page number, as well as the pictures of the house design. You also have the option to change the style of the map, preferences, and as well as a filter option by the racial groups. But since all of our discriminated against colored people, Polander, and Italian, you don't see any fluctuation with them. And now, if you go back into the information of the link, it'll take you to the Hampton County Registry of Deeds, and you can utilize this to put the book and page number to pull up the deeds of these houses. So, for example, here we're getting the book and page number, which is 1015 and 280. When you punch it into the registry, and the document of the deed, and you can see exactly what was said in the deed and the racial restriction. As here it says that this lot cannot be resold to a colored person or a Fullander or an Italian. Now, around the 1950s, there was an exponential increase of racially restricted houses, and around this time, there was an influx of immigrants. So these racial restrictions were used as preventative measures to prevent the immigrants from coming into these neighborhoods. Now I'll be passing it on to Grace to talk about our process.
So for our process, we have 3 steps. First, data collection. Second, data cleaning and transformation. And third, visualization. So for our data collection, we use Camden County's Registry of Deeds to collect all the deeds in Longmeadow under the grantor A. Robbins. And because the format of the deeds were so messy and unstructured, like mixes of like handwritten and like text, we faced challenges to automate this process. So we decided to move forward to manually find these racist deeds. And for data cleaning and transformation, so after we compiled a list of racist deeds, we first normalized the lot number column so that each lot had its own row. And then second, we matched the lot number to the modern day addresses using the existing ArcGIS in Longmeadow. And then third, we created a reference table with IDTs to map onto our visualization. And for our visualization, in the bottom, you can see is the original 1900s lot plan of Longmeadow. And then above is the screenshot of our visualization. And as you can see, the listed key features that you see over there, I wanted to highlight the filter tool for the racial groups because we intentionally formatted this way so that for continuing projects, we can expand using this format beyond Longmeadow and other towns in Massachusetts. Passing it on to.
So now for ethical considerations, we wanted to ensure we're presenting our information in a fair manner, as it is important to have the objective perspective of looking at the historical. In addition, we also ensured not to disclose the names of the homeowners and the residents, as well as covering the license plates within the house images so that sensitive information is not leaked. Now I'll be passing on to Art.
Here are some ways how housing discrimination exists today. First, we have economic barriers. High housing prices exclude low-income groups. Second, we have discriminatory lending practices. Some lenders make it harder for certain ethnic groups to get mortgages in desirable areas. And third, we have zoning regulations. Zoning laws like restricting multi-family housing restricts low-income families from buying houses. And thank you for listening.